kind of stopped just before you got to the Skittles and thought...
Well, I got to the
Skittles. It was
Skittles,
as though you were thinking,
and then it
shall I
was...
bother with the Skittles?
Well, it didn't have the power. Too heavy for it again.
So it comes to this. 4 robots will enter the arena, and only one will survive. Our 4 robots have been randomly drawn in battle against each other. The winners will then face each other and fight for a place in our series semi-finals. Now, to win, all they've got to do is obliterate the opponent or immobilise them. If there's no clear-cut winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They'll be looking at style, control, damage and aggression. Our judges are Eric Dickinson, a veteran from Robot Wars in America, Professor Noel Sharkey, head of robotics at Sheffield University, and Adam Harper, an engineering specialist. Hey, let's get stuck in.
The first semi-final, Napalm against Panda Monium.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And there, the dreadful pincer of Sir Killalot in the PPZ, the perimeter patrol zone. Bossed by our own house robots. They don't want to go into that zone in the red and black. Here's Panda Monium circling, coming in with the front spike. That's dangerous driving though, because Matilda's tusks are in the PPZ, and it's all over. That was Panda Monium.
Well, guys, go to the podium. Well, how do you feel about that?
Gutted. How's that? Pretty sad. 20 seconds and we're beaten up by a couple of girls. No offence.
But they never laid a glove on you. You got done in by the house robots.
To be fair, she has this habit of hurting herself, and she did that just then. What can we say?
Well, there you go, guys. You're through to the last battle. Yeah, you're feeling lucky?
We're feeling very lucky.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky lad.
Pathetic, wasn't it? It was a bit, wasn't it? I mean, what can you do? What can you do? We thought she was heavy, thought she had a very low centre of gravity, and thought she would stay upright. How wrong could we have been?
The second semi-final, Victor against Demolition Demon.
3, 2, 1, activate.
The wedge-shaped Demolition Demon with its slow ground clearance against the higher Victor, coming flailing in against the armoured coating of Demolition Demon. Good start by Victor. But back comes the Demolition Demon at it, and Matilda and Shunt in there as well. Victor turns to go away and can't get away. Look at the grinding disc of Demolition Demon though, shattered, just like some old sad LP no longer in the charts. But Victor can't move, it must have done the damage, the grinding disc. Victor's in trouble here now. The aggression, the controlled aggression is from Demolition Demon. In comes Matilda, backs away for another charge with those ferocious tusks. Now turns to bring in the chainsaw. Matilda hacks, slices. Victor in trouble. So too the Demolition Demon though. If the Sergeant or Killalot get in, Killalot closing in on Victor and picking him up so effortlessly and trawling him away like some ghastly trophy back to his demonic cave. Still has the grip of Victor, does Killalot. In comes the axe of Shunt on the Demolition Demon, but I don't think Demolition's going to be axed in this one. I think they've done enough.
The Demolition team, the Victor team, come up to the podium. Now listen, you were immobilised for most of that game. Yeah. So the judges have decided that the decision has gone to the Demolition Demon team. One fight away from the semi-finals. Think you're going to win this next fight?
Oh, I think it's definite.
Oh, confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
So we come to the first final of this series of Robot Wars, Napalm against Demolition Demon.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And the winners qualify for the first of our series semi-finals of Robot Wars. Demolition Demon, the boys from Thomas Hardy School, and Napalm, the girls from DARPA Grammar. Napalm the heavier and the faster. There's that metal grinding disc though that could be damaging. On Napalm, don't forget the judges will vote on style, control, damage to your opponents and aggression. Teacher David Crosby getting involved. Matilda waits on the sidelines. That's good speed and good control by Napalm. Now coming in on the attack on Demolition Demon. Trying to get that grinding disc into play over the spikes. You see those two giant mandibles at the back, big spider-like jaws. Napalm attacking Demolition Demon again. In comes Demolition Demon underneath, trying to get the wedge shape to effect, and that big metal spike into play. Underneath, Napalm again. That's a good attack by Demolition Demon. In comes Dead Metal, one of the house robots, and there's the sergeant as well. Oh, and the girls have lost their petticoat, look, at the back of Napalm. They've suffered damage. Just about hanging on, that grid at the back. This is good work by Demolition Demon here, spinning, coming in on the attack. There's the big titanium-fronted ram scoop, though, on Napalm, taking damage in there from Shunt. Ram raiding its way through, and underneath now Demolition Demon. Can he get that grinding disc to play? Under 8 seconds to go, and they're away from the danger. But they were suspect there, Napalm. Couple of buffets from Demolition Demon. Goodness me, this is going to go very, very close. It goes to the judges, and there's hardly a lick of paint, a smear of oil between the two teams. Very close.
Well, total metal carnage. We now await the judge's decision.
Judging on style, control, damage and aggression. Not good style there by Napalm, leaving itself open. Couple of good aggressive stabs back with the mandibles. That just didn't really come into play. Damage done to Napalm, but by the house robots.
We now have the judge's decision, and hold on to your hats, it's quite controversial. The winner is Napalm!
Ooh, the girls delighted, the boys disconsolate, and the crowd don't like it.
Well, the judges say that although you sustained an awful lot of damage, that was given to you by the house robots, and that you were far more aggressive than Demolition Demon.
Yes!
How do you feel?
Lovely. Absolutely wonderful.
Talk me through it.
Well, that's clear. She did it.
Well, they talk about women drivers, but it looked pretty spectacular to me, Claire.
Well, of course, women are just the best, you know.
You did sustain an awful lot of damage. Do you think your robot's going to be ready for the series semi-finals?
Yeah, we'll go and pick all the bits up and stick them back on again.
It did really well. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Well, from the show that's bigger than Roseanne's drawers, good night. God bless from Robot Wars.
How do you feel?
Well, a bit annoyed with the judge's decision, but I suppose he's a boss, so we can't complain too much.
Yeah, a bit controversial, you can hear by the audience.